Now, as well as the user file variable, another set of variables automatically passed on by the HTML page, and these are user file name, and this is the name under which the user file appears on the user's computer, on their hard disk, and then the size, which of course is the size of the user file. These variables are automatically generated when the HTML page submits the data, which is why you can't see the place where they came from. User file type, that will specify if it's a text type or a JPEG or what kind of type the file is. But at the moment we're just dealing with a user file variable, and if none is sent, then this value is automatically generated. We give an error message here and say no file specified and exit. Then we're going to use a command called move uploaded file. This is a PHP function which allows us to send the user file to a place that we specify in the second argument, and this we're going to specify a directory, and preferably this should be outside of your directory, of your web server root directory. So if we take a look on our hard disk here, I've created a directory called uploads, and that's just simply off the root of C. That's not within our document root where we've been putting everything else here. So we're simply going to put the files into this uploads directory. We specify that is a backslash to specify the root, and we'll need 2 backslashes because to make sure that the backslash is interpreted correctly rather than just the escape character, which is what PHP will assume it means. And we're going to put in the name of the directory there. I should add that we're using 2 backslashes because we're running this on a Windows machine. If we were to run this on a Unix machine, we'd be using a single /. So there's the directory, and then we put the original name that the file had when it was submitted. Now, at the moment, this is simply a command or statement. However, we can check that this has been correctly carried out by enclosing it within an if condition. Now, since every function and every statement in PHP evaluates either false or true or some other value, this one is no exception. This one will evaluate true if the file is moved successfully, and will evaluate false if it's not. So we can put another couple of messages in here. With an else statement to make sure that the file has been moved correctly. So let's save our file and we'll try that out in the browser. And our file was called submitfile.html. And here is our upload page. Now if we browse for, let's find some text file of some kind. Let's say we use this password file, and as the user we're going to send our file to the web server. Your file has been uploaded, it tells us. Now let's take a look and make sure that's really been sent. We'll have a look at uploads, and sure enough the file that we selected has been moved by PHP to the folder we specified. And I have to end this movie again by repeating my caution that file uploads should only be allowed once we're satisfied that, first of all, the user is someone that we trust, and also we should make very sure about where the files are going.